Well, boys, it's time to pick some games. This is match week 33. We've got 10 games across 3 days. Some teams are coming back from European fixtures. So we've got some interesting things going on. This is Red Card Radio. This is our preview pick episode where we will be looking at all the matches that are upcoming for you guys. And what we like to do here, we like to pick winners, losers, and if we think there will be neither. So my name is James. I support Arsenal. With me tonight, that's Brad. He supports Chelsea. Down below on the bottom row, we've got Joel supporting Newcastle and Sean supporting Tottenham. Hello, gentlemen. Good evening. How are we?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Hey, I'm looking at the math on match week 31. When we get into it, I think yeah, my point total is wrong there, James.
Bro, you're the one that maintains the spreadsheet. So
you did it this time because I was late getting here, so that's on me. I know for being late, but I'm pretty sure.
That's your spreadsheet. I'm just saying. So if there's any errors in the spreadsheet, I'm going to whose spreadsheet it is to judge them. Okay, Brad. So since you brought it up, let's talk about it. Let us know what's going on in your spreadsheet.
So match week 31. These are the midweek games. Again, we picked 20 games last time we did this.
But remember,
2 times ago.
We only need to reconcile from Arsenal down because we already talked about it.
Correct. We're only talking about the bottom 5 games plus the 10 games from the weekend. But as a total for match week 31, in last place, tied for last place, Jimmy and James.
Time out. Okay. All right. Keep going.
Oh, I missed out. Wait. I had one.
No. You keep going, Brad. You keep doing your thing. I'm just counting. I'm learning to count.
Okay. Tied for second place with 6 points. Sean and Joel. Good job. And hey, for the first time in a while, I'm your champ for the midweek games.
Ever.
How many points did you get, though, Brad?
There's a dispute right now. I said 8. James is saying 7. And he may be correct. I may have miscounted my games from the top. I thought I got that right.
Maybe you should just look at what I've highlighted and tell me if you think I'm wrong.
You've highlighted the Chelsea United game, which we won.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I highlighted the games that you won. I highlighted the picks that you got correct, Brad.
Can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
You can't see what I've highlighted. Okay.
No.
So you just in match week 31, you just take a look at that and count.
I thought I had 3 right on the top. You're correct. I was 7.
So this man came with his whole chest.
I always do.
Out at me over counting.
I always do.
Counting.
I always do.
Stop the count.
I always come out full chest. Yeah. So I won week 31.
It sounds like we've got a regular hanging Chad here.
Moving into match week 32.
This is the weekend.
This is the weekend games. Yes, we are now caught up, I believe, in on the weeks. Like this weekend games that we're about to predict will be the weekend games. In last place, a 3-way tie between Jimmy, James, and Sean Shadamas. Holding down with 4 points. Holding down second place with 5 points.
That's a rough.
Me here, second place, beating Sean Shadamas back-to-back weeks.
Wow.
And Joel in first place, 6 points. Joel is like consistent, 5 or 6 points every week.
That's what it is. That's all. I don't need to get the most points every week. Just consistent.
Now Joel just wants to be consistent 6.5 or 7 every week. That's all he wants.
Now let's see.
That's all my wife asked for it as well. So
now let's see what you can what you can do here, Joel. When you have to pick these on the fly, you don't have time to think about this. When you don't get to the deadline of Friday at 12:30, you got to do it now. Let's see what you got.
Brad, did you give us the?
You didn't give us the totals and the standings.
Yeah.
Where are we at, and where am I in relation to Joel? That is the important part of everything we've done so far in this podcast.
So I think last week we were there was jokes about the gap between me and the rest of the group. Real quick, Chap, he's done 1 week, 5 points still. Timsy hasn't given us his predictions in like 3 weeks.
We stopped talking about them when we talk about it.
Okay. Jimmy is still in 5th at 30. I've increased my gap there by 10 points. I'm still in 4th. at 40 points. I'm only 1 point behind James. So this week's going to be crucial for this third place. In second place at 45 points, Sean Stradamus.
Ooh.
Joel has pulled away by 1 point and 46 points.
It's
Joel
been a 2-horse race from the beginning.
Leading their way in his predictions. Bro, if I have another couple of these 7-point weeks, coming.
To be fair, I had an abysmal week across 20 games. I think I got eight points out of 20. So I had a terrible showing. So it's less, Brad, that you closed the distance to the top. It's more that I reverted back to you. Because there was a week there where I kind of made the jump closer to Sean and Joel. But now I've just reverted back to you more so than I think that you.
None of that matters now. It's a 2-horse race. Let's pick some games.
All right.
All right. Hey,
we have a conundrum.
Started.
Brad, we have a conundrum. We have a conundrum because this is, we normally let the person pick their team, like pick the person who picks first. It's their game. That's their team. But first game is what?
Newcastle Spurs.
Newcastle.
I will concede the floor to the guests.
I was gonna say I think we go to the guest. I think that's gonna be the rule of thumb here. Is that if there is a conflict of interest between two teams,
okay,
then the guest has first say.
But could I throw it out there that if it's just a conflict between the three of us, then we go by league position.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
So, we can go by league position this way, and whoever's at the top gets to go first. So
all right,
so
I'll
Joel,
pick first. I don't care. I was just trying to move it along.
You're not, Sean. You're second. So Joel.
All right.
Please take the floor, sir. Who do you have winning, Newcastle or Spurs?
I will go. I'm not going to go 6-1 this time, but I'll go. The injuries are so long and heavy, and Spurs don't really have any. I'm going to go Newcastle win. Let's do it.
Ooh,
confidence.
I've got to. Sean, pick Spurs. Come on, you have to.
I think this has to be a Spurs win because of our style of play and because of how depleted you are. We are relentless. We are up and down every game, and eventually you guys have to get tired. You're already tired, so eventually if we don't get it early, we've got to get it late because you guys are worn down. So eventually we should be able to wear you down. So I'm going Spurs. I think if we're picking scores, this is maybe a 2-1 late, 2-1. Like, hopefully we don't go down early, and this is a 2-1 with 2 goals in the second half. But maybe it's a 1-1.5 and a 70th minute winner.
Very, very precise. All right.
All right, James, what do you think? I'll go with mine. This is at St. James Park. I think Spurs get an early goal.
That is the most riskiest thing you'll say this entire podcast.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, I'm going spicier. I'm going spicier. Oh. Miggy Almiron gets a late draw. Gets the late goal for the draw.
That's
1-1.
Okay. This man is out here picking goal scorers.
If that happens, I'll sign my house over to you because he's out injured. So that's
my bad. Anthony Gordon's coming down the left wing on the far outside of the left wing. Gonna blast a shot in. There we go. I'll switch it up.
Joel is Joel Linton injured?
Joel Linton is out for the season, sir.
That's what I thought. I think I have to take Spurs then. I was gonna say I thought that the Newcastle midfield could frustrate Spurs if healthy. Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, I think that they could frustrate the Spurs midfield. But I think
full strength we would have our handful.
Yeah.
Tonali, Grimelish, and Joelinton. Yeah, we would have our handful.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Spurs.
Yeah, we're gonna have a teenager in there because Willock's injured, Miley's injured, Joelinton's injured, Tonali's suspended. We are depleted. So. But I've got to back my own team, so Newcastle win.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Now, if he was texting on Friday, this is going to be a Spurs win or a draw.
But since he's on the podcast.
Thank you for the free point.
This is on the podcast right now. All right. Hey,
Joel just basically spotted me the now we're even. Now we're draw.
Yeah,
We're since he was 1 point ahead. Now he spotted me.
You guys should
Now
just
let's
pick
go for the
you guys
rest
should
of the
just agree
night.
to pick the same way all here and out.
Should we do that? You and I can share the title at the end.
Yeah, just pick the same.
No, because if we pick the same way and we're wrong, then they could creep back in. We got to make sure that we're going.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Listen, this is Brentford versus somebody. Does
I
that
know.
somebody win?
I know.
This has been a theme.
I want to say a draw so bad, but Sheffield's so bad.
It's Brentford versus Sheffield. For those that didn't pick up on this,
It's Brentford, Sheffield. It's at
G-Tech.
what are they? The B Stadium. What are they?
I think it's the G-Tech.
G-Tech. It's Brentford. I can't. I gotta win this thing.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked. Listen, man, I'm going with the flying Neil Maupay's. Brentford's also winning this too. I got Brentford winning this too.
I just can't pick Sheffield. I think I have to take Brentford as well. I think Brentford is a better team. They've got better players. So
Joel's just like count on 3, or are we all going on the same, or are you going different?
No, clean sweep. Brentford win.
All right, we could just 1, 2, 3 that, but I thought Sean would be spicy.
No, can we 1, 2, 3 this next one?
We definitely can. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2,
What,
3.
just-
Who's winning?
just-
Burnley versus Brighton. 1, 2, 3. Brighton.
Brighton.
Draw.
Oh, we
Whoa.
can't 3-2-1 it.
We can't 3, 2, 1.
All right, Joel. Why is it
All
going to
right.
be a draw?
Yeah,
Why
now you gotta
is it
defend
going to be
this
a draw?
I just
Turf Moor.
He's just trying to pick up a point. That's why.
no.
Turf
Well,
Moor-
partly that, but more so, I think Brighton are just bang average this season, and it just screams the type of game they're going to be offering.
If Brighton are bang average, where does that put Burnley? What if Burnley this year? They're atrocious.
Burnley, bless them, they're trying.
Yeah,
I think
they
they'll
sure are.
go draw.
You have
Wow.
spent too much time in the South, sir, because you said Burnley bless them.
We say that in the UK too. We say, "Oh, bless them."
All right, but yeah, that is a very southern
Right.
thing. Just bless them when you
Right.
really mean they stink.
We're gonna try this again, guys. It's
All right. This one I think we can do.
This one should be
City Luton.
City
City
on the
Luton.
count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. City.
City.
Yeah.
Why can
Yeah, it's
why
a-
can we not do this at the same time?
Because there's a delay, Brad. It's the internet.
Ah.
You want
I-
me to do it in auto-tune or no?
I have yet to make a decision in this.
Please
Oh,
enlighten us.
For the rest.
Yeah, it's City. Okay, it's City.
Oh, he just had to
I'm just-
stand out. This
I'm
man.
just trolling.
All right, John,
right, here we
this
go. We
one
got
to
some-
you. This is some spice here.
Yeah.
Nottingham
Yeah.
Forest at home against the Wolves.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
It's a derby. Forest Wolves. It's a tough one.
It's a Midlands derby, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my
It
God.
certainly is. I'm going with a Nottingham Forest win.
Ooh.
I think Wolves have had the worst luck in the world this season, and
Agree.
in terms of refereeing decisions especially, and I just think this is going to be a intense game where it's not going to go their way again.
Brad has
I don't know,
preemptively picked a
going-
draw.
I'm going draw here. I'm going draw here. It's gonna be scrappy. It's a rivalry. Even Wolves have still been playing well. Wolves will scrap together a goal or two. That's all Forest can do is scrap together goals. So like I'm going draw.
I am just coming off playing Nottingham Forest, so they are fresh on my mind. They have good players. They do not play good football. Like, I can't tell you. Like Gibbs White is great, Danilo's great. Like they have good-ish players. They just don't play well together. This is Wolves all day.
Are you talking smack about Nuno? Is that what you're doing here?
He's just
He's
there's-
trying to.
Listen, what I'm gonna say about Nuno is there was a lot of new manager bounces in the league, and he didn't get one. Let's just leave it there.
Manager of the month, Spurs. You got him losing here to the Wolves.
So, I think my text message to you guys last week after the Wolves match was, I have to stop picking Wolves because I have been picking
Yes, you
Wolves
did say that.
an inordinate amount. I think if I'm just looking quickly here, I just pick Wolves a lot. I'm taking Forest in this game. I think
Ooh.
Forest is a good team. I think they've got good players, and I also just have to stop picking Wolves.
All right.
I can't do it anymore.
So for the three co-hosts, that is a different pick on all of us. So somebody's walking away with a point.
That's me.
It's James.
At least two people are not getting the point.
Me and Joel.
All right. I'm not going to do a count of three because I don't think it's going to work here with Bournemouth versus United.
I'll take the start.
Sean, let's see what
I'll
you
take
got
the start. Vitality gets rocking. We got Shirley Temples all around with the cherries. This is probably United, unfortunately. No, you know what? This is a draw. Nah, it's United. It's United. I'm in between because Bournemouth at home, and they've been playing really well. And Solanke is hard to defend, and United don't have any defenders. That's why I'm on the fence. I'm gonna stick with United, I think. I'm sorry. All right, I'm stuck. Brad, lock me in.
You sure?
Yep. This one I want you to lock me in because I'm gonna change it if you don't.
All right. I'm gonna go the opposite with you here. For all the reasons that you just said. Bournemouth is getting the win here. Solanke Panky. The Solanke Panky is happening.
Yeah.
I think about this match, and United looked depleted at the end of the Liverpool match. Like they got obliterated in the Liverpool match, and they were lucky to have drawn the match, but they just looked exhausted, like physically exhausted. And they haven't played. They won't have played for about a week, so I think that's good for them. Now, of course, Bournemouth also haven't played in a week, so I think that both teams are going to be well set up for each other. Oh man, I think this is a draw. I think this is a frustrating draw for Manchester United and Erik ten Hag. I want to like United in this match because I think that they have more firepower. But Dominic Solanke seems like the player that gives Harry Maguire trouble, right? Like you think Harry Maguire is we all think he's a donkey, he's a refrigerator. But it just seems that like this is a game where United fans rock up and like, okay, this is Bournemouth, we have to win. And then Harry Maguire has a stinker against a mid-table striker. So.
All right.
Yeah. All right. That's another three-way separation.
What did Joel go with?
The Joel, where are we going?
I'm going Man United win.
Ooh. All right. The Sean Stradamus lock-in. I'm pressing enter. You got till you see my finger dip down, Sean, if you want to change.
No, he's done.
Nope.
All right. I just want to make sure.
Lock me in, or I'm gonna change it.
I'm writing this in. You guys can all talk about this next game, Liverpool Palace. I'm just gonna put in everybody's thing.
There's no
Liverpool.
Like this is just a blank one. I think we're all saying Liverpool.
No,
it's like 3-0.
Palace always.
Joel, you got a different.
Palace always get a result at Anfield.
Do it, pick them. Do it, pick them.
Are you doing it?
What's happening here?
Come on here.
You made me erase.
There's no way. There's
so
no
much
way.
extra letters here.
See how much peer pressure it is on this podcast, and then he says I can't change my pick like 2 minutes later. You see how ridiculous this is?
This is hey, James said this is my spreadsheet. I make the rules.
Yeah, this is definitely Brad's spreadsheet. This is absolutely Brad's spreadsheet.
It's the most basic thing that functions. That's the key part here.
We're on cell 134, everyone.
You need to share this with the viewers, Brad. The viewers.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievably bad.
Listen,
I've never seen this.
I don't even know how to work Excel, but I looked at it and was like, "Why is this so bad?"
It's absolutely terrible.
Please share it.
Maybe at the end of the year we'll publish it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Joe,
Well,
I'll give you. Joe,
well,
I'll
we're
give you a
gonna.
sneak peek at some point. Next time we see each other, I will show. It's on my phone. I will show you
Alright.
the cast, and you are going to hate
Well-
it, but it functions, right? This does work. We should just do Google Forms. Everybody fills out a Google
need to-
form.
For
who's
everyone we share it with, we'll need to send everyone at least a cartridge of ink so that they can print it because it's going to take at least 14 pages to print it out.
Who's picking first, West Ham or Fulham? It shouldn't be me because I pick first in the next match.
I think it's Brad.
Yeah,
Brad hasn't.
I'll take this one. Oof. Fulham isn't playing Brozier, so I'm going West Ham.
The best striker at Chelsea Football Club, Brozier.
Since dropped.
No, you know what? Oof. I need West Ham to drop points, but I don't think they're doing it to Fulham. Fulham can be scrappy. Fulham can get goals, but actually, hold on. Let me actually. Oh, I'm thinking. I'm switching. Neither team likes the ball. When that happens, I'm going Fulham. Sneak a win at home
Wow.
to West Ham. I'm switching it.
He
I
convinced
switched myself.
himself.
I convinced myself. You guys let me keep talking, and neither team likes the ball. Both teams like to counter.
You said like 20
West
words
Ham's
and
at
convinced
home.
yourself.
West Ham, because I actually thought about it for a second, because like league position tells me West Ham. I should take West Ham 100%. And it's at home. But then when you think about it, West Ham's a counter-attacking team. They're an opportunistic team. Fulham's the same. It's at home, which means West Ham should have the ball more. And they're technically the better team, right? Like from a technical standpoint.
Wait, did you say Fulham is the better technical
No,
team?
West Ham is the better technical
okay,
team.
Okay.
West Ham is the better technical team, which means they'll have the ball more, which means Fulham will be able to counter more, which means Fulham wins.
Sure. Joel, what do you think?
I'm going for a draw. I think West Ham will just be coming off a Europa League quarter-final first leg, which they will, I don't want to say prioritise, but will give great importance to. I think Jared Bowen's a doubt. I just think tied legs, -1.5 on Europe. Draw. Drop points at home.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the thinking that West Ham won't be at their best because of the Europa League tie. That they will have put, I'm not gonna say put all of their eggs into that basket, but 70 minutes into this match against Fulham, they will start to feel leggy. So I think I'm also taking a draw on this match.
You guys are all wrong. This is West Ham at 70%. Other than Anthony Robinson, West Ham are better than Fulham.
I mean,
This is a West Ham win.
You're discounting Arsenal legends Alex Iwobi and Willian at Fulham.
Listen, the bubbles are going to be too bright at the Olympic Stadium.
Hey, I got this question. Is West Ham better than Tottenham?
Absolutely no, absolutely not.
Oh, okay, because Fulham's beaten Tottenham twice this year.
Well, sometimes a blind squirrel's right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. So you're taking West Ham. in
Yeah.
this. I kind of wanted
Yes.
to take West Ham as well because I think that they are better than Fulham, but I just think that the Europa League tie is going to be. Are they traveling for that or are they at home? I don't know. I'm not changing my pick, but okay. Arsenal Villa.
This is you, sir.
So at Villa Park, we should have won that game. If not, but we couldn't shoot. Like we left our shooting boots in London, and so we couldn't. We had a lot of opportunities. We created a lot. We just couldn't convert. I think that Arsenal are going to win this game. I think Arsenal are going to win this game pretty comfortably. David Luiz is suspended for this match, or Douglas Luiz, excuse me. Douglas Luiz is suspended for this match. Yellow card accumulation. I think he is a big machine in their midfield, and I also think that Arsenal will want to have a good results after the somewhat disappointing result midweek in the Champions League. So I'm taking Arsenal. I think at least a 2-goal margin, probably, if not more.
James is changing his spots, guys. This is the third week in a row that he is going with Arsenal.
If you remember back to the day after the Villa match, the reverse fixture, I said that we were going to beat the stuffing out of Villa at home, and I'm not deviating from that. So
I did. I'm with you. You know, Declan Rice, player of the season, gets it done against Villa.
Yes, this is Arsenal. I'm gonna ignore whatever Brad just said.
He's just being passive aggressive.
I agree. Arsenal
Yes.
win. Arsenal aren't dropping any more points at home this season.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Joel has his easy. He's already done all of these picks throughout the whole season. you just got to go to your table, and be like, yeah, week 33.
I think
all right, here's the pick.
I think it's probably more likely he's gonna go look at that sheet after this recording and see if what he picked on the sheet is the same here.
Yeah.
He's gonna
To be honest,
reconcile the two.
It's just on an internet page. As soon as I get off it, it's gone forever. So I'll go back and do something completely different, no doubt.
Well,
He's gonna redo it.
Make sure the next one you pick Arsenal to win the league. Okay, Chelsea Everton. Brad, you've got to finish us off this week.
All right. Chelsea is chaos. It's at home. Everton just lost 2 more points, so they're gonna be mad. We just dropped 2 points to Sheffield. So it's probably going to be a bit toxic in that environment. Apparently people are trying to hashtag change the model, which like at this point you can't because we're a billy into it. Like we in there, so you might as well strap up and enjoy the chaos.
I mean, you guys don't have any money to buy a new model, so
right. Like we here. Let's go. Let's run it. Let's see what we got. I know Chelsea win.
Brad's such a homer.
I'm sorry, I picked my team. That's what I do.
This is a draw, by the way.
Ooh, why so?
Yeah, because of everything he just described, except he went against the grain. I'm not going against the grain. It's going to be toxic at Stamford Bridge, and Everton and Sean Dyche don't miss an opportunity to get away from the relegation zone.
I am going with. I think it's going to be an Everton win, but my prediction is a draw. But I actually think Everton win. I just can't bring myself to put that on paper. So draw with Everton taking 3 points.
So Everton?
No, draw. Put me down as a draw.
I think that Chelsea, I don't think it will be as toxic as you guys think it will be, because I think based on my picks earlier.
Wait till the second half.
The Chelsea play the last game of they play on Monday night. All the games before them will have been played. I think they will see this as an opportunity to move up in the table. And so I think that I don't want to pick Chelsea. I'm going to pick Chelsea. I think this is Chelsea win.
All right. This is going to be a spicy week. There will be some differences. There will be huge point swings this week. You can see
what there won't be? There won't be a change at the top of the table.
Ooh. Snap.
I'm keeping it.
Dang.
Wow. Let's see. Wait, what's the difference? We got
fired.
the Spurs Newcastle game, Burnley Brighton, Wolves Forest, West Ham Fulham. There are 3 differences here. This is going to be a 3-point swinger. So Joel, you're thinking it'll be 4 points at the top?
Of course. I'm getting 10 out of 10. No, in reality, I'm not. I've got a feeling it's going to be I put some interesting picks out there, so I'm not 100% confident, but you got to keep it spicy, right?
Yeah. We don't want vanilla all the time. I mean, vanilla's good on occasion, but sometimes you need some chocolate chip cookie dough or something. All right. Sure. I don't know. Whatever. It's pick your ice cream that's not vanilla. All right, so that's it. We want to get your picks. So drop a comment down below with your picks. You can either do it in the YouTube comments or you can drop those comments in our preview picks channel on Discord. You can join our Discord by the description of this video or podcast. You can also email them to Brad at info.redcardradio@gmail.com, and he will promptly ignore that email until the day of recording. And that's when he'll put everything into the spreadsheet. And that's what you could do to join as well.
Hey,
Um,
listen. If you email us sponsorship opportunities, we will get back to those emails ASAP. I promise that.
yeah, I'm sure we will. Hit us up on X. That's at KS Brad G. Down below is at Whiteheart_Sean. I am at James Tiffany. That is our guest, Mr. at Joel Finley 16. And you can reach us all collectively at redcard_radio. But until next week, I hope you all enjoy some football this weekend and you all stay safe so you can come back for another riveting week of Red Card Radio next week. We appreciate you all so much. Thanks for listening, and we will see you soon.